If you saw Miss Darris walking the halls, you'd probably think she was a teenager. If you heard her chatting with a student, you'd assume they were friends.
Yeah, because you were still at all the games.
You see, this Rampart High School teacher isn't big on boundaries. They all came crashing down her very first year teaching.
I didn't know how to handle it. I had never been in a situation like this before, and I didn't know a lot of people who had.
One of her students left this world by choice.
It's definitely not something that they teach or even really mention in any kind of education courses.
She was on high alert, looking for signs that others might be on the verge. But here's the thing about signs.
None. No signs at all.
With seemingly no warning, another student attempted suicide.
Bright and intelligent, she had a lot of friends, she was beautiful, she was involved in the school. And if someone like her was on the verge of taking her own life, I just realized that there's other students in my classroom who also have that same desire.
So Brittany Darris did what she did best. She reached for a pen and started writing.
Your hard work has definitely paid off. Have a great summer. Love, Miss Darris.
130 letters.
They have that positive reassurance that they're making a difference and that they do matter and that somebody has noticed them.
One for every single student she taught.
When I started writing cards a couple of years ago, that crossed my mind. Is it going to come to a point where I have a student and I don't know what to say? But the amazing thing about writing the cards is I've realized that there's something special about every one of my students.
It's now a tradition she'll continue for the rest of her career.
You always brighten my day with your beautiful smile, vocab memorization techniques, boy updates, and zoo pictures.
Students like Paige, lucky enough to have Ms. Darris 3 times, clearly touched.
High school was not a great experience for me. It's really not like the movies at all.
So English Lit was always a bright spot.
You walk in and it's like, it'll be Monday morning and everybody's like sluggish and doesn't want to be here, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning and she's like, how's everybody's weekend? And like, she's all excited and it's like, it's not even Monday morning and she's like, let's go.
Miss Darris began writing the letters back in 2016. She posted to Facebook and her story was shared all over the world, more than 344,000 times.
Our kids are killing themselves, and it has to stop.
She did a TED Talk.
No teacher, no parent, no human should ever have to attend a child's funeral.
Her hope to shift the academic culture and maybe even the world's.
Instead of looking for the bad, let's start to acknowledge people's strengths and what they do well. Let's make that our default, not just as teachers, but as human beings.
And so the ripples begin.
The answer is simply this: it begins with kindness.